Hi, everybody. This is Steve Olson, Wayne Steiger, GNN, Steiger Olson Report. And we are in March 8th, 2017. And I have seen this document before. Wayne, what is this document? Why is it important? Where did it come from first? And then tell us what's going on here.
Yeah, this will probably be a two-parter, maybe even a three-parter, I don't know. But so this document came out a couple of years ago. It was supposedly, this particular website here, stopthecrying.net.
A lot of people were saying this was a hoax.
Yeah, well, let me just respond to that. Whether this is a hoax or not is immaterial, because here's the point. We can now go through this document and we can judge its contents, by what we see today. And I am here to say this. If this is a fake, then all I've got to say this is whoever wrote this, they were damn good and knowledgeable, because whoever put this together, Steve, absolutely had something that it's mind-boggling.
No, other people have tried to tackle this, but the reason this is resonating with you, I think, is because of the research that you've been doing on basically what would we call it, the hacking of the human race.
Yeah, I've got over 4,000 hours logged in on research. At some point in time, I ask people all the time, so what does it require for you to get a master's degree? In hours.
I don't know anymore.
Yeah, well, the average master's degree is going to run you about 3,000 hours. And that's study time, that's preparation, et cetera, et cetera. So, Steve, this thing blew my mind, my friend.
So you read it cover to cover, though.
I did. I read it from cover to cover. And so we're going to just start walking through this, because I know what's going to happen to you when you start reading this. So these were the contributors that helped on this. And, of course, now we'll just have to go down here. So this presentation, it was meant to incite thought and discussion. And by the way, it was presented in July of 2001. It's based upon all cases on existing data, trends, analysis, and technologies. As the person read, no pixie dust here, folks. So, they're going to give you the straight story. So, and I don't know why this is doing this. So anyway, here we go.
The application. Okay, this is part of what they want to apply it to. Yep.
Okay, going in on the assumptions. Politics can and does change overnight. They give you Russian, etc. All right, the need to plan differently. Folks, you need to, and I'll send you the document, Steve. We'll make it available to people who want to get it. So Spaceship Earth, folks. Let me just say first, when we start talking about this term, Spaceship Earth, as a vessel, has been around for a very long time. And look what they say that we are doing. We, the inhabitants of Spaceship Earth, are plundering the ship's supplies, tinkering with the temperature and life support controls, still looking for the instruction manual, engaging in bloody skirmishes in every corner of the vessel, and increasing the size of the crew by 2 million per week.
We got to look up P. Corolla. But you know what, though? Here's the thing. Yeah, the idea that they're looking at us like a spaceship, which is the way I've been looking at the Earth for a long time, just for fun, but to actually see major government institutions thinking and talking about Spaceship Earth almost makes me feel like we're talking to aliens.
Doesn't it, though? And so, get this, humans have taken over the vastly shortened evolution of the planet. Now, listen, you have to sift everything. The thing about knowledge, Steve, is the fact that the reason why I'm so opposed to so many theologies, religion, and what have you, is that they say, well, you should never go and read this. You should never go and study this. You see, that is when you start limiting your capacity of cognitive understanding. And look at what they're saying, Steve. They're saying that the planet is polluting, deforesting. All of these are a fact. Warming, huge public war. Look at this, talking about the Gores Dam, of the human species. genomic design and repair. Mind children.
What the hell is that?
Mind children? Product life forms, cross-species molecular breeding, directed evolution. Well, if this is a fake document, I want to tell you what, I'm giving it a 5-star gold rating just on the fact that whoever the smart SOB was knew what they were talking about.
Well, there you go. This is 2017 research, though, Wayne. You have been doing your research in 2017, validating the existence of these programs and these concepts in full application.
Full application. Look at this, the nanotechnology research. Folks.
2001, guys.
2001. Where do you think we are today? Look at this, technological ages of humankind, hunter-killer groups, agriculture, industrial, IT, bio, and nano, and look what's waiting for, Steve, virtual.
Virtual reality, plug into the matrix and you'll see.
It gets even, they get in the hunter-gatherer, natural provider, agriculture, controlled nature, industrial, mechanized, this was the beginning of transhumanism as well, agriculture, IT, bio, nano, automating, industrial agriculture, virtual, robotization of IT, bio, nano, industrial. And what they're saying here, Steve, is that they're going to take us over. Now, they get into key components here, talking about what IT means, talking about silicon, bio, optical, quantum, nano computing, no end in sight, another 10 to the 6 power plus, virtual reality, holographic, immersive, ubiquitous communications, hyperspectral sensors. You know what hyperspectral sensors are?
No.
I don't either.
What the hell? Oh, let's just break the word down. Let's break the word down. Hyper would be
fast,
wide, big,
yeah,
bigger than normal. Spectral would just be electromagnetic spectrum. So this could be just like a electromagnetic sensor that can see in every bandwidth.
Or it could be potentially a shield. Virtual presence, automatic robotic, huge cost reductions. Now, this is us. Lifespan doubling, genetic engineering before birth, plants irrigated by seawater, food, petrochemical feedstock, minerals, terraforming, nano, carbon nanotubes, 600 strength to the weight of steel, assemblers, living factories, and again, huge reduction cost.
This is where they talk about, when you talk about the nano, this is where they talk about actually building robots that build other robots that build other robots.
Bingo. So they get into the document of the worldwide IT revolution. All of this, folks, has happened. This is, when you're getting down here into the micro and the nano, it's already here.
Yeah, and then we hear recent scientists as early as 2010, 2011 talking about deployed nanotechnology in the atmosphere.
Exactly. Now,
I'm serious. I'm not a crazy guy. I've actually talked to these people. Go ahead, Wayne.
Now we're getting into, by the way, of our species. Look at this. This is very interesting. Telecommuting, teleshopping, teleentertainment, teletravel, teleeducation.
Well, they didn't have the iPhone in 2001 either, though.
Telesocialization. Now that last one.
No Facebook yet.
No. IT status. Look at all these, folks. This is exactly how it has happened. And they're making a predictive model back on 2001. Some IT predictions. Quantum computing initially available in 5 years. Guess what?
It's here.
It happened. It happened in 2005, so they were 1 year short. 15% of all power today is used by computers. Will reach 60% by 2010. Folks, this is like reading a freaking profit manual. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, wearable, implantable, electronics, comms, computing. Like in 2001, they're having discussions about this. 2005, they're deploying it. 2017, it's fully deployed.
Let's talk about AI. We talk about that all the time. The human brain characteristics and capabilities, 100 billion neurons, 100 trillion connections. This is what the human brain can do, right? Now let's go down to the machine. Currently, 10 billion calculations per second, 10 billion by 2004. Folks, we're in quantum now.
Yeah. It's 1 billion to the 1 billionth.
And we've already achieved AI has the collective computing power of a town full of human minds.
I knew it was something more like 2030.
Human Brain Project began in the early 90s, funded by 16 organizations across 5 agencies, AK Neuroinformatics, intersection of neuroscience and informatics, matrix. Wow. Exploding field, 10,000 individual presentations at an annual meeting of the Society of Neuroscience participating. Folks, we talked to you about AI. This has been planned.
Let's cut this section off right after this next slide, Wayne.
All right.
You're right. It's a multi. I don't want to overdo it. So I think the how they saw us in 2001 is, I think we're covering that pretty good though, right?
We are. And I think, Steve, by the end of this, and like I said, we'll cut this up into the next section. Folks, you're going to absolutely drop your jaw on this. And whoever did this document, whoever created it, Steve, my God, they had.
If it was a hoax, it was done by a hoaxer that has a lot of information. They want to discredit this document. We'll make it available after we do this series. This is going to be a multi-part series. We'll make it available after we're done reviewing it. You can read it yourself. And thanks for this first part, Wayne. Thanks for bringing it to our attention here at GNN. Wayne Steiger.
Yes. Be kind to one another, folks.
Take care.